Hello, me little lovelies. Well, was this an absolute rush to get here? It's freezing, so I had to get something to wear. So I thought, why not me Darth Vader dressing gown or whatever it is? Anyway, say hello to some people in the chat. Who's this? Hello, Anne. Oh dear. Who put that up? Was that you, Kelsey, or was that you, Kate? Oh, how embarrassing. Anyway, are you crafty cow, darling? Are you, Kelsey? Are you Panascouse? Are you Bam Bam? So, anyway, today, as you know, let's get started. It's today's show, episode 3 of Scumbag Lotto. So these are the contenders today. So let's just get this ready. Shadow Boxer. ViDEOCRAiG. Venis. Exposure TV. So we have a good lineup, don't we? A good lineup. And here's all the cards, so you know, not cheating. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So what I do is I put them in the magic bag. The bag, oh fates, choose the biggest scumbag of the week. Oh fates, choose the biggest scumbag. So here we go. Give it a good old shake around and make sure that it's because they haven't actually. Wait a minute, I'm going to shuffle because they haven't shuffled, and I'm not having people saying it's cheating. Which you don't. There we are. It's also sticking together. There we go. Right. Put them in the bag. I don't know, put in the bag because they just bounce up and down. They don't actually shuffle around when you put them in there. But here we are. Got this going. So, and if you're wondering what I'm doing this for, because I can't see where the bleeding thing is. Where is it? The little video. Oh, here. Yes, I see it now. So, here we go. Just got to make sure I don't bleed nothing it so you can see it before the big reveal. So, there's the one. Here's the one, right? There's the one. So, there's the big reveal. And the big reveal is, Exposure TV. Yeah. So, yeah, it's going to be Exposure TV. Oh, right, put that one aside. So, I have to find someone new next week to put in the bag. That shouldn't be all that difficult. So, just let's say before I start on about Exposure TV and why he's been put in the oh wait, it's fixed. No, I thought I was going to pull out. I put Paul Venis in, right? And I thought, yeah, I'll just put him in there because everyone knows now and again he gets on with titties. Paul Venis, but he's not a bad fella, is he? I thought if I pull out Paul Venis, I'm going to be really struggling to come up with something. I really am. So I think I'm going to leave Paul Venis out of it. That was just oh, are you lip gloss? I haven't seen you for ages. Where have you been hiding? I haven't seen you for absolutely ages. If it's the same lip gloss, are you PP? Yeah, good. Yeah, we're going to cuss into him. So here comes bitching out for exposure. Bitching out. So what have we got? What have we got? Don't forget you can join in the chat as well. Oh, before I forget, I must make an introduction here. Have you got your spanner, Kate? Maybe I'll take her bleeding off now to respond now. Have you got your spanner? And I have to work out something I will, because Kelsey. Here, I'll take now. Have you got your spanner? Yes. So this is for Kate, right? Let me introduce you to our new one, Kate, and here we go. This is for you, Kate, and this is going to be awkward because I can't use Kelsey one. Kelsey's is for Kelsey. So this is for you, but I'll make one specially for you next time. And this is for my Kelsey. Because poor Kelsey, you know, I feel terrible, you know, when she says, can I go out and you know, there's a party I've got to go to, or I want to go to see a show, and I have to say, no, you'll have to let them down because you're moderating my show. And I feel terrible, you know, doing that I don't allow her to go to these things like that. So Kate is going to be the one now that's going to be denied going anywhere when I've got a live on. Oh, thank you, Tom. So anyway, do you know, this is embarrassing seeing as he's watching. I know. Next round, you see me. Yeah, he's a rocket. Yeah, you can tell he's a rocket. Yeah, that's a tender. Oh, the PP, the great PP, the monetary. It's going to be embarrassing when I know he's listening to me, you see. So, don't know what's going on. They're mentioning a John or someone. Don't know who the hell this is. Oh, you're the top dog, Kelsey. If there's an argument, you always win because you were the first. You're the first, aren't you? You're the first. Squeaky voice avatar. Anyway, so let's get down to it. Well, Exposure. I remember Exposure TV when he was a snivelling little nobody, and he used to look up to my channel in awe of how many subs I had and how many clicks I used to get. He used to look up in total awe at me, hoping that one day he could be as successful as I am. That's how it started off. And he came on and he used to put the comments on, desperate to get my attention. You know, I must get Ant's attention so he could brag to all his little Aspo friends, you know, when they're breaking into sheds and things like that. So I gave him a few little things. Then the little slag, turned up, right, and started going on. I shouldn't be talking about this. Is going on about. I shouldn't. I feel. I don't know. I will. I'll go for it. I will. I feel. Oh no, I don't. I don't want to. I feel me mentioning this. Oh, go on. I will. I'll mention it. Anyway, he said he was a seer. Oh. I know he's listening, so this is difficult. Said he was a seer and a Christian. No, he didn't say he was a Christian. He said to follow Jesus Christ. So I said, wait. Oh, that was it. He was a seer, but he wasn't a psychic. So I had to try to gently tell him, because, I hate hurting people's feelings. I can't be sarcastic to anyone in case I hurt their feelings. So I actually said, darling, I said, I said, a bleeding seer is a psychic. I didn't know he spoke like that until at that time. And so I said, I think you'll find it is. So he did a video going on about this. So I did a video back and I just literally Googled seer. And one of the, like a thesaurus. And of course, what comes up? Psychic. Alternative names for a seer, psychic. Well, then something else happened, didn't it? Oh, forget what happened. Something else happened. Oh, yeah, he did a video of that, friggin' Darren G. That's one person we share a common utter stomach churning dislike of, Darren G. Because we're both Scouts. We know what people think of him on Scouse land or in Scouse land. And he used a video of me, right, but was talking. He was doing the talking. But what was he doing? Was he doing my beautiful normal voice? No, he was doing this. I me lovelies. Ooh, camping it up. So I thought, you little get. So anyway, it wasn't me that did this. I don't know who did it. Someone hacked into my account and they actually put in a copyright strike against them. I mean, disgusting. I never put copyright strikes in against anyone. Never. Never have done and never will. So I don't know what happened there. Or he claims, I don't believe him. I don't believe there was a copyright claim for him. When I think back, I never did that. Never did that. So anyway, that was taken down. Then time went by. He used to come on, making the comment, tell me how wonderful it was, how inspiring I was, how he wants to get out of the sink of states and become a person of quality like myself. So I gave him the bits of advice, go back to school, get some qualifications, go to see a few ballets and operas, and all that. You can do it, you can do it. And then suddenly this Exposure TV happened with his sponsor being Motorsports Buggies. And so I thought, okay. And then, of course, he started buying loads of subs, didn't he? And buying views and all that. Yes, we know the tricks, don't we? He started doing all that. Anyway, next thing. What was it he did? Oh, God. Oh, no, this was embarrassing. This was shameful on me, this was. Because I didn't think it through. He did a video of me. I don't know what it said to upset him. But he was walking down the road with his daughter. And again, and all this, and there's another Scouser, Queen something, the Queen of Scotty Roses or something like that. And he was pretending to be me offering the Queen of Scotty Road a fight. And there's this little child, his daughter's going, Exposure TV here. And I thought, he's not talking like that in front of his child, isn't he? Putting that gay voice on. So anyway, I didn't think it through. I never thought to myself, this might just be a joke. It might just be a joke. I didn't think it through. So I acted on the spur of the moment. So I did a video saying, oh, so fantastic. And I didn't say he was abusive to his daughter. I didn't say that, which was later said by someone else on the girls' channel, that I said the social services should be, I was going to get the social services in there. It should be in there. Never said any of that. That's also bull crap. Never said it. Well, Exposure went into the stratosphere, fuming. Oh, he was fuming. Absolutely fuming he was. And suddenly his channel lit up. He asked Uncle K on there. And I must admit, joking aside, it was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. It was just like online, down on me from all sides. I was getting everyone coming at me. It was the rebirth of the American podcaster. That's what it felt like, nearly as bad as that. And so I just sat there totally bemused, watching this, thinking, very nice, all these insults coming at me. And that's how me and this fella first fell out. There we go. No, I'm not blaming Exposure for this. But this is how me and I've got that many little video clips. Where is it? Here we go. This fella. ViDEOCRAiG. That's how I just by chance, not that I watch him, not that I ever watched that channel. Not being funny, but it's just not my cup of tea. But it just happened to. So when it was hitting the remote, suddenly Exposure TV came up. And it plops up there. Little creepy boy doesn't he? When Uncle K is on there, and I thought he must know that Uncle K is going to use him because we it was known we were friends then. He's going to use him as a sounding board to shoot hate out at me, and that's exactly what did happen. So I just blocked Craig off everything. I thought, you swine, stabbing me in the back like that when I've done so much for Craig. Craig wouldn't be where he is today only for me. He'd be on the bleeding streets begging. That's what he'd be doing. Anyway, so that happened. Then Uncle K sort of ran off, didn't he, over the Ben Hatchett issue, because he was threatening all sorts to Ben Hatchett. So he vanished, thank God, and that's what he wants to do, say vanish, because he's a vile, as I know, he's a exposure's friend, can be your friend, but to me he's nothing but a vile, disgusting bully, and he's horrendous, and I'd never speak to him. One of those people I'd never actually give a chance to, you know, that way. So everything calmed down, and so then was just like nothing was happening, not much was happening at all. I'd have the little snipe at him, I'd go, yeah, you're not a Christian and all this business. Yeah, you're not a Christian. And come on, exposure, admit it. Come on, admit it. Admit it, exposure, right. You did say, didn't you? And I'm not going to go on YouTube about a religion because it's not fair to do with that. Well, I might when I get upset with him. Anyway, he said, oh, come on, you did. You said, I am a follower of Jesus. I believe Jesus is the Lord, but I'm not a Christian. And it was like, he seriously needs help educational wise, doesn't he? I'm not a Christian. That's like saying, I was born and raised in Liverpool, but I'm not a Scouser, isn't it? But we'll pass out from that. So, just, what was the next thing that happened? Oh, yeah. Who could turn on? Who could turn on the beautiful Jockney Sparrow? Jockers with no knockers. Who could turn on poor Jockney, who only ever comes out to sing a song? Doesn't he? Doesn't he? Who could turn on poor? How are you, Travis? So, why I put him in the list today, it's just a couple of things, nothing serious. If anyone missed our cruise, it was one by Jockney. I just saw my photo coming up, right? And I heard you saying, thank you for saying that. Oh, no, don't pick on Anne. But I know she said, oh, Anne will have your channel taken down. You little swine. But, yeah, I thought, wow, they had to pick a really khaki picture of me. They didn't pick a nice picture of me, right? But I don't think Exposure even knew what was coming up on that list, did you? I think you left it to someone else to come up with that. But next thing, and this is where I'm telling you off, and that's why you're included in this. I was listening, went on, and you're going on about how when you were getting that Ben Hatchett, which is around the same time I was getting signalled out. And you turned around and said, oh, well, you know, I was doing that to help Ben Hatchett. And I was and it has helped him. Look, he's a success now. I did that to help him out. So I got Uncle K to do all that business. Oh, I was so annoyed with you when you said that, Exposure. That's why it didn't come on, because I'm just going to really start an argument here if I get on there. No, own what you did. Own what you did. You didn't do it to help Ben Hatchett. You didn't help him at all. You cut right into him, and then his mama passed away. And then you turned around, because you knew, didn't you? You knew it looked really bad on you and Uncle K having done that. So then you started a GoFundMe, didn't you? And that's how you got talking. But this is what you've got to remember, Exposure and other people. When people come to you talking to you, they talk to you because they really want to talk to you, or they talking to you because they want you to get off the back. Because you go at people in a group. It's like, say that I have an argument with which you did with Jockney. I don't know why people argue with me, because I never say it. I never do anything wrong, me. I'm always in the right. I never do anything wrong. Don't know why people argue with me. But Jockney came at me himself. He didn't come in a big group at me, did he? And that's what you do, exposure. You've got to think to yourself, when you're going at someone, that's why I said in your chat, I said to PP, I said, look, why don't you go to living in London and have it out with them yourself one year if you're upset with them. Don't go in a whole channel jumping on him because he's there on his own. And that's what the definition of cyberbullying when someone does that. So you did that, and then you said, I saw the video where you're talking to Jockney, and you said you'd taken down loads of your videos because you had a guilty conscience. But you had to do the right thing. Did you take your videos down because you had a guilty conscience, or did you take them down because you've been demonetized and YouTube advised you to delete them? And now you've got your monetization back because you deleted them. You see, exposure, people can work it out, and it's better for you to just say, I was a shit. I shouldn't have done that. I've lost my monetization. Now I'm going to get rid of those videos. And you get more respect, but trying to cover up and making out that you did it as an act of compassion is wrong, because you're still going for people on. I don't know anything about living in London, no bits about them, but I know what it's like to have a channel go right at someone. I've had that twice. I had it with the American podcaster. Me and Uncle Bobby are talking now, but I had it from him. His previous channel was started up solely for the purpose of trying to bring me down. So, it's twice I've had that. So I can see what's happening to living in London. Yeah, he's mouthy. He might be saying, do you know what? Let Uncle K have it out with him. Don't you get involved with him. Let Uncle K have it out with him. I'm sure Uncle K. Oh, thank you for that. Thank you for that motto. There do we play in the field. I've been insulted, but at least he paid me to insult me. So anyway, so that's all. That's the reason why he got on the list. And he's going to be a good boy from now on, because he was, he was begging me, as please, will you come on my show? Because, now that to keep his monetization, he's got to produce good quality. He knows quality when he sees it. He knows quality. That's where he's intelligent. He knows quality when he sees it. So is he still here? Is he run away, plotting his revenge on Anne for being a bitch? Oh, Squeaky. Are you talking? Oh, Squeaky, do you mean... Oh, I thought you were talking about Mouse. Mouse used to call it, so I had an account called Squeaky Bollocks. Ragpull. Oh, he's just doing the same, isn't he? He's winding people up. Sorry, Ragpull, don't believe for 1 minute that you're a genuine supporter, Decaheggy. I just don't. Why, who's the woman beater? Here we go. You're going to end up getting timed out. Who's the woman beater? I love these anon accounts that go on preaching to everyone else when they're bloody well. You don't know. What have you been up to, Solway? Rule Britannia. Britannia rules Wales, as we all know. As we all know, don't we, Solway? Scotland is a part of Britain. The UK were proud to have Scotland, England, Northern Ireland, and Wales as Great Britain. Well, take it up with him. What are you telling me for? Take it up with him. Here we are, right? Right, got to go. My legal PP will be there to question that. Here we go. He's going to the... Oh, God, I've got PP on my case. That's it. I'll have to... So, PP, what do I have to bribe you with? What body part do I have to bribe you with? I'll get lost. Go and get I nearly swore then. Go and get a life and stop looking at others, right? Because you're going to get blocked this time, next time, so Wayne, I'm going to keep you blocked because you're just a Debbie Downer. Can't be arsed with it. Debbie Downer's coming on, ruining the fun. Take it out with him and take your mask off, put your face out there and your name. Then someone might actually be scared of you or concerned about your thoughts. Other than that, go sod off. If I have to block you again, it's for good this time, so stop being stupid. Take it out, take it to his channel, not mine. Yeah, Exeter can have a great channel. He can grab a good audience of decent people with positive content. Rappo isn't a Deca fan. He's he's definitely Expo. Well, this is it. I mean, Expo. He's starting to realise he is. I know he's looking at me now and seeing that I am the way forward. So if he goes on there, gets himself a nice chair. Doesn't have to be at a peacock chair like this, might be out of his price range, and you don't fit many of these in sheds, so he can't get one from a shed, can he? But anyway, yeah, he's getting, I'll have to come on. What I'll do, expose, so this is what a compassionate, loving, caring person I am. And I wouldn't make this offer to anyone. If you want me to come on your show, Anne's Ballet Half Hour, I can get your show to be cultured. People can listen to half an hour of the beauty of ballet. I haven't even offered that to you, Motorsports, have I? I haven't even offered that to you, and I bet you'd be jealous now. Be like, oh my God, why doesn't Anne offer me? Why doesn't Anne offer me that? Well, where is he? Is he gone? So you're going to take me up on me offer exposure. Where's that gone? Where? Yeah, he didn't think much of me in the past, and he didn't. I mean, this is just I was going to say put him to bed, but I don't want to bleed and build his hopes up. Because I do think he has ages towards me. I do sort of get the sense, but lots of people do, don't they? Yeah, it's all the past put behind, but he's got to have a spanking. He's got to have an ant spanking. The offer was, would you like me to help your channel, become more cultural by coming on and half an hour, let's say 6 times a week, half an hour on your channel talking about ballet, the joys of ballet, and introducing your followers to ballet? Would you like that? Get a culture. That's how kind I am, Expo. I'm reaching out to help your channel grow. How about that? And we could also talk about, don't want to talk about, ballet all the time. I want to talk about, even though it's exciting, thrilling, wonderful, we could talk about needlepoint, the different stitches. That would be nice, wouldn't it? The different stitches of needlepoint. Wouldn't you like to know that? You could do yourself nice little embroideries to hang on the wall. Nice little thing, nice little embroideries of, Shakespeare, flowers, whatever floats your boat. Let's see. There we go. Well, boom. It's a done deal now. Anyone, all false exposure, know now that you're going to get 6 days a week, half an hour of ballet and needlepoint talk. So there we are. That will help it grow. Where's your girlfriend gone? Where's PP buggered off to? I'm not seeing him here. How are you, J9? Shout out to J9, Scotland. Oh, PP, don't start talking about that. If you're talking about, I'd say to someone yesterday who hopefully will be coming on for a chatting and interview, I'd say to him, look, there's things that are off the table. the present situation that's going on, you know, that's happening, which you like to, which is you're free to do, PP, because, you know, I tell you now, I remember my mama used to always say, she always say about the situation, let them sort out themselves, because you'll never, ever, no matter what you do, sort that situation out. It has to sort of be sorted out itself. It's too volatile. It's too volatile. Who's John Smith? I've heard it, but I can't remember who he is. Do you know what? God, blimey. Jockney, if you ever want me to do a talk on currant as in a dried grape. So PP's telling Jockney he wants to talk about the world affairs of currants. Does that include the raisins and sultanas as well, PP? All right, I'm sorry you're going. Do you know what? He's had more chances that Solway, but he always brings down the talk. So you're gone now for good. I think I unblocked him twice. And I think, Kelsey, you had to, didn't you mute him or block him at one point? He just comes on bringing it down. I don't know what his problem is. He either wants to get off the gear or whatever he's on, but he just brings the whole situation down, comes in talking crap. So you're gone now for good, mate. I'm sorry. Well, I'm not sorry. It's your loss because you can't get involved in any serious debates when I happen. Are you talking about that song? He's not naughty. He's just knittering Debbie Downer, who just constantly comes onto my channel. That's why I blocked him first time round. Down and dissing when it's it's supposed to be a comic show. Well my version of comedy anyway. But I just can't be arsed with it. It just, when you see it, you just think that puts you right off. It gets you out of the mood when someone's knitting on it. You're like that. Everything's negative, and you know. You most probably never heard of Smith. I've heard him. I don't know what he did though. I don't know what it was. I've heard of John Doe, and I must admit I do like John Doe. Some of his stuff is good that I've seen. I know a lot of people are having problems. They don't like him, but you know, I think he's all right. That's it, Jockney. It's spelled with an E, PP. Where's it? Oh, there he is. Yeah. Oh God, I slag people off, and I do it all the time. I do typos. Yeah, whatever Rackpull says, it's the opposite most times. Yeah, I don't think he wants to put his boot on Decker's neck, and I think that's what folk expect. I think he likes it. He's just, look, let's just get it. He's a comedian, and in my mind, he's a bloody good actor. And I've said this about Rackpull. He should go into acting. He's brilliant. Here we are.
Hello.
Hello.
Just leaving Asda.
Well, it was Exposure who got the arse ripping, and you arsehole ripped. It was Exposure. You were free.
Right. Why was it not me? Surely I'm the most important person on YouTube.
Because the fates didn't deem it. The fates deemed it that I'd pull out the bad exposures. So just had to, you know, I've helped him. He's going to go away now and be a better person. He knows this.
Isn't he a man of God, Exposure? I thought he was doing God's work already.
Who do you think I am?
Who do I think you are?
Yeah.
Kaiser Soze.
Let me just remind you, give you a history lesson. To the ancients, the Romans, the Greeks, and other cultures, And still in India to this day, people like me, insects people, are considered demigods.
Right.
People used to worship us. They used to ask us to heal them. They used to ask us to intercede with the gods to forgive them their sins.
Yeah,
so I officially, a demigod, in other words, I'm halfway to being a god.
People used to ask Jimmy Savile to do hospital work. Do you know what I mean?
You would be horrible, wouldn't you? You would have to put a horrible little tilt on that, wouldn't you? Yes, so people, you see, a demigod, people don't know what a demigod is. That's sort of like I won't say a lesser god. It's sort of halfway between being a fully fledged, powerful creator god. And we used to intercede with the gods to help you. So that's why I say, if people want a blessing, if they want me to put my blessings on you, rid you of your sins, all that you have to do is join as a member or give us a few coffees. That's all you've got to do. Oh, Kelsey, where's that coffee thing gone? You know, poor me. I've just had to buy myself a new fridge because my freaking fridge freezer conked out. So how's it going?
I'm good. I'm just I'm getting ready for the boxing tonight. Just been to get a few cans of Prime Energy and some crisps and that. Then I'm going to go and get a Chinese, and then I'm going to go home watch a boxing.
And what did you think? What did you think of your film, Blackberry?
It was good.
Oh, you liked it?
I've been at the cinema another 2 times since then, though.
You went to see Ninja Turtles, didn't you?
I went to see Ninja Turtles the day after. That was good. And then last night I went to go and see the Taylor Swift concert at the cinema. I think you're sitting on it.
Well, did you hear what happened with Excess Believer, which is a load of shit?
It looks terrible.
Oh, it's awful. It's worse than it looks. It's worse. What you see in the adverts is all the good bits out of it, and it's not many. But yet, Taylor Swift, they had to put back. No, did they have to put forward? They did something, put back Excess Believer because of Taylor Swift. They were scared she was going to get all the bookings.
Well, it was very expensive to go and see Taylor Swift at the cinema.
How much?
More expensive than £24 a ticket for Taylor Swift.
Well, imagine how much you'd pay to go see it in a concert.
Well, I think tickets start. Well, I've been looking for Edinburgh tickets for next year, and I think they started about 500. So
yeah. So,
but that's extortionate, though. I mean,
I'm going to tell you now.
Go on.
Go on. I'll just say this. Do you know if you want to see the Royal Ballet on cinema, because they do ballet on cinema?
Yeah.
You have to pay £20 a ticket.
Yeah.
So she's not bad charging that.
But is that not because nobody's interested in the ballet? So the handful of
people. Shut your face. Shut your face. Shut your face. It's full all the time. Full sold.
I have to be honest with you, Anne. I would like to go to a ballet. I think I would enjoy it.
Well, why don't...
Chrissy said she would. What did you say, Chrissy?
I'd love to go.
Should we go to one then?
In January... On the
is that when you're going to do your one-man performance of Swan Lake for it? Has she frozen or does she hear me?
I hear you. Right. Well, at the Liverpool Empire, they're putting on in January. You can either choose between Swan Lake, the Nutcracker, or Sleeping Beauty.
Sleeping Beauty.
Sleeping Beauty. Ooh.
Have you ever seen Sleeping Beauty? Have you ever seen a ballet before, Chrissy?
No, never.
I'll tell you one thing about Sleeping Beauty. That one is very long, and Act 1 is brilliant for someone that's never seen a ballet. Act 2 is very much for the ballet lovers. It can be a bit boring, in other words. Act 3, it lightens up again, but it's very long. Nutcracker, I'd say the reason I don't go to see the Nutcracker is because once you see New York City Ballet doing it, everything else doesn't look the same. Swan Lake, that's the real one that people go mad over. You can take someone that's never seen a ballet and they'll like that. Shut your face, you. So how about Swan Lake? We could go to see both. You could go
What does this little red button with the X on do?
Little bastard, isn't he? See how I'm treated? Oh, well, what I've said, right? I've said most, I'm not going to mention him for a month, a whole month. But that was, well, he's getting the views, isn't he? Did you see how many views he got on that in no time at all? He's playing the game, he's playing the field. But I will be doing a video about him after a month because it's horrendous. But you see that? See how he treats me? Where is he? See how he treats me? It's just... Oh, what's this? Why not consider supporting this channel by becoming a member and gaining access to various perks? 3 levels of membership are available starting from £2.99 per month. Lovely. Oh, darling. And super duper. You can find the join button below the title of each video. Oh dear, that's what that one was. I couldn't see what it was before I clicked on it. Here, what's Pan Scout said? Gives a kiss for a tenner. Is that to me? Yeah, it was a bit, but you know, I hate that. I'm one of those people that when people start kissing, it's like, ew. I've never stopped that. Little kid thinks horrible, isn't it? Well, I could do bleeding better than the movie was, couldn't I? I think I could. Yeah, there we are. So here we are. This is because I'll talk to Chris about it. He says he wants to go. Here we are. This is the chance. Here we are. Exposure if you're there. Empire, Liverpool Empire. Me, you, Chrissy, Craig, all go to see Swan Lake. Could go to see Sleeping Beauty if you want to as well. But Sleeping Beauty is really for people who love the ballet. It is because it's a bit long. They'll say Act 2 is more for people for the ballet lovers to say, oh, hasn't she done that brilliantly? Hasn't he done that brilliantly? But Swan Lake is, if everyone's wondering about what ballet to go to see, if you see Swan Lake, it's a good company that's performing it. That's a win-win situation. It's just, that's why it's one of the most popular ballets for so long. Over, when it was done, 1880s, I think it was first performed. And it's still the most famous ballet out there. Well, Jamie is doing it because, I don't want to go on about it because I want to keep quiet for a month. He's doing it because he knows this is what will happen. So anyway, Mo, so what are you up to? Want to advertise anything here that you're getting involved in or doing? Pan? Oh, he's asking me, Kate. He's asking me. Nick and Pros. What does that mean? Come from. I don't know. What is a pro? Oh, is that? Oh, no, I've worked out what you mean. I didn't. I was a bit slow to that. A bit. You've been talking to bleeding exposure too much. You just me beat. And if you want to ever know, if you ever hear the scouts are coming out saying, hey, Queen, are you Queen? That's a real 100% official scouser who's most probably come from Scotty Road, that area, the true scousers. How are you doing, Queen? I love it when I hear a scouser saying Queen because you know that they're real old, genuine scousers. What's my perception, right hand? Some geezer meets a bear they love. but a spell is cast where they transform into swans to be terrorized by carpacculus. Yeah, it's sort of like that. It's about a young woman, Odette, who is turned into a swan by an evil wizard. And the only way she can escape it, oh, this is lovely, is someone declares undying love to her and promises to marry her. Because in those days you had to be married, of course, or you'd be a right slag if you weren't married, and promises to marry her. So a Prince Siegfried, who's being made ready to have to choose his wife because he's of age, goes hunting in the woods and sees a flock of swans. And he goes to shoot one of these swans, but magically this swan turns into a woman. And she tells her story, how she was turned into a swan, and that's how she has to stay there. And then what happens is the evil, sinister rathbird that is usually depicted as an owl or a hawk or some kind of bird. He realizes what's going on, so he gets us. Now, this way, you can have two versions of it. She's either called his concubine, and at other times she's called his daughter, Odette, who is the black swan. And she pretends there's a big feast given, and he's supposed to choose his wife, and he's going to choose Odile to be his wife. So she suddenly appears, Odette the black swan, with the evil wrath, and she convinces him that she is actually the white swan. So he declares undying love to her. And when he does that, usually at a window, Odette appears frantic because she's realized she's condemned now. Now, if it's a good ballet and it's a proper ballet and it sticks to the original story, the both of them die. He goes absolutely mad, has a fight with the evil magician, and Odette gets stabbed. She dies, and then he commits suicide. So that's the story, but you can get it with a happy ending, which you should never have. All the classical ballets, none of them have happy endings. Giselle doesn't have Giselle's one of the most really cruel ones. Go. There we are, so that's it. Oh, they can break your legs, though. So swans can cause serious damage. Break your legs. But other than that, so what I'm going to do, my lovelies, I'm going to wind it up for tonight until on Tuesday. We've got, don't forget to see you next Tuesday. And do you know what can I have? Do you know what? I wonder if I can have Craig on there. Well, I can have anyone, can't I? How dare he do that? He loves doing that to me, doesn't he? So there we are. I hope Exposure didn't take that too much to heart. I'm sure he didn't. I'm sure he's had much worse things to face. Much worse things. And thank you, PP, for popping on. And Jockney Sparrow, Panscouse, everyone. Banter, say I haven't seen you for a while, Banter. Kurtz. Oh, Kelsey will know this. New Berliner Kurtz as well. Bro, brother, awesome. What's the other one? There's another one. It's bro, brother, awesome. Well, they're banned on my channel. The band. You never say those words. So, like you care, like you care, like. Jockney, I've seen many swan make. Macbeth. That's heavy going, Macbeth, isn't it? It's very heavy going. But anyway, me little, and that's where you get casting pearls before swine. Yes, and the spot. Spot, damn spot. Get Out, Lady Macbeth. And it's interesting because it's a play performed within a play at one point. They're watching a play within a play. Very interesting. So anyway, I'll leave it at that. And I say Tuesday, we've got see you next Tuesday, and we'll see who's on there. What can I play it out with? Let's see. What can I play it out with? Let's get something really nice to play it out with. I don't even think I've got it. No, here have I. Here we go. I'll play it out with this. He's in my bleeding bad books now. He's perpetually in my bad books. Where is he? So until next time, my darlings, bye-bye for now. That's it to exposure. You know I love you, darling, and you're going to come to the Empire to see Swan Lake, aren't you, with me? And if you want to come, Moto, you must come as well. As long as you don't fart when you're watching it. Right? So no fart noises. So until next time, me darlings, bye-bye.
But 1 minute you're good, and the very next minute you're bad.